we invoke the grace of the God and the Gurus. We chant Sahana Mantra, Sahana Avatu, universal prayer. Then Shuklam Bharadaram, we invoke the grace of the God and make our mind calm. Then we invoke the grace of Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu. We chant, and then we start. Om. 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 Om Shanti Shanti Om Shukla Vishnu Shashivarnam Bhujam Prasanna Prashanti Vishnu Devo Guru Sakshat Param Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha Om Samasta Jana Kalyana Sankaranayam Namami Chinmayam Devam Sadgurum Brahmavidvaram
Sadgurum Brahmavidvaram.
We have invoked the grace of the God, all of us together, and we have also invoked the grace of Gurus, especially my spiritual master, Puja Gurudev Swami Chinmayanandi, and our Puja Swami Brahmanandi, and other Guru Parampara. And pranams to all of you. We will venture into this. We have said, we have given an introduction on Guru Stotram. Guru Stotram, we have seen, is a part of Guru Gita, which is an advice by Lord Parameshwara himself to a qualified disciple, Parvati. And that Guru Gita is in Skanda Purana. Skanda Purana, we have seen, it has got about 80,000 verses. And it is one of the 16 Puranas, major Puranas, minor. And all of them together, if it is about 4 lakh verses, Skanda Purana itself has got 80,000 verses. And in part of it is Guru Gita. And in that we have this Guru Stotram, the 14 verses, the origin, etc. we have seen. As our Srimati Vaniji said, we have covered 3 talks we have finished. This is the 4th and the final of the series. We have so far, in the last class, we completed the 9th Stotram of Guru Stotram. We will take up the 10th verse today. Shoshanam, lead and follow.
Shoshanam Bhava Sindhoscha. Shoshanam Bhava Sindhoscha. Jnapanam Sara Sampadaha. Jnapanam Sara Sampadaha. Guroh Padodakam Samyak. Guroh Padodakam Samyak. Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Shri Gurave. Together. Shoshanam Sindhoscha. Jnapanam Sarasam Pada. Guru Padodakam Samyak. Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha.
We have seen earlier in the 3 major verses how what does it Guru mean, we have seen. And to to that Guru, we are doing namaskaram, prostrations. Prostrations to that Guru. Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. And here some indicators are given. Shoshanam Bhavasindoscha, number one. You must add Samyak. Samyak Shoshanam Bhavasindoscha. Jnapanam Sara Sampadaha. These are the two effects. Effects of what? Guroho Padodakam. The effect of receiving the pada, the foot, udakam, the water of Guru, that will do all that. Now, let us see literally first word to word. What does, these are the effects of Guru Paduka. We have the Guru, his feet, Paduka, Pada, Guru Pada. And now what does it say? The Guru Pada Udakam, the feet, from the feet of the Guru, the water from the feet of the Guru. What does it do? Bhavasindoscha Shoshanam. The entire ocean is dried up. What? Samyak. Totally. You can understand a huge ocean, and that ocean is totally dried up. By what? The Paduka of the Guru. The second one, Jnapanam Sara Sampadaha. We are going to get a lot of wealth. We'll see what is that Jnapanam means little later. The two benefits that indicated of Guru Padodakam, number one, we see Bhavasindoscha Shoshanam, then Sara Sampadaha Jnapanam. Oh, I think people will say, what is wrong with them? Mad with these Hindus? It says, this water of Guru Paduka, Guru's feet, wash the feet of the Guru, take that water. That water, that little water, is going to dry the entire ocean, huge ocean. Water from the feet of the Guru will dry up the entire ocean. And then, if you take that water, receive that water, experience that Guru Padodakam, you will get lot of wealth. Oh, what? Guru Pada Udakam. So people say there is something wrong. But friends, we know as this is what you are seeing in the picture, the Pada Udakam. The Guru's feet is there and the Udakam, and that will dry. So I think there is something wrong with these people. But friends, as true Hindus, we know everything in our Hinduism has got a meaning. But if you literally simply see this, no, I don't go to anybody, I only see I know Sanskrit, I know word-to-word meaning, and I will understand. Believe me, friends, we will more misunderstand than understand. If you don't understand, there is no problem. But the problem is you misunderstand. If you take the water from the feet of the Guru, you will become wealthy. That's why, if you really have the feet of the Guru, and on that you pour and take that water, definitely the doctors and hospitals will become wealthy. But it is not that. What we have understood is Guru is the person, highly evolved source, and feet is one on which he is established, rooted firmly. What is that? he is established in that supreme Brahman firmly, no changing. So that is to be understood. Not the physical feet, the feet of the Guru, carefully, is representative, is an indicator of Brahman, that supreme Advaita Brahman, one without a second, that on which he is established, he is rooted. And that is to be taken as this. Not a ritualistic way of putting some water on the feet of somebody and then never try this. There is a reason you have to have a person to guide you, even in this. So number one, let us see one by one. What is the first one? We said what? It will dry up the entire ocean. What is that ocean? Not this water. This is called Bhava Sindho. It is called a Samsara Sagara. The Samsara Sagara, our ocean of transmigration. We have been, I think, going an innumerable number of janmas. First, from the unicellular, we have got 84 lakh species we have covered. And then after getting into the human life, innumerable number of janmas have happened. All because of our own karmas. It has accumulated. It's called Sanchita karmas. That accumulation has happened what? Not what now. Not only from the previous janma, but the innumerable number of janmas. It is like an ocean. Innumerable number of janmas we have added sanchita karmas, the vasanas. And that has given us what? It is like a sagara. And believe me, friends, it is a dukkha sagara. What do you mean dukkha sagara? Even for a person who is highly placed with lot of money, power, position, status, you might be having 5 millions, trillions of dollars, huge empire all over the earth, and high power, you are one of the richest. And all those riches, with all that, one thing common with all this is, number one, that richness is temporary, number one. Number two, it doesn't give you happiness, it gives you misery. This is sampat. This is like a sagara, an ocean, because of the innumerable number of birds. In spite of money, power, position, status, almost matching the Swarga, all of them is a dukkha sagara. Now, what is the reason? The reason is, I might be having all the material comforts, but still the problem is that is going to make me miserable because I am identifying myself with my body, with my mind, with my intellect. This is the ignorance. This is ignorance. So, this ignorance that I am the body, I am the mind, I am the intellect, can go only when I get the jnanam. Not only I get the jnanam, when when he said, knowing is not doing, doing is doing. When I experience, not that I know I am not the body, I am not the mind, I am the Atman. When I experience that I am the Atman, and there is no difference between the Jivatma Paramatma, Jivatma Paramatma Aikya experience happens, then what happens? All my innumerable number of ajnana, because of the innumerable number of births and deaths, all that accumulated, samyak shoshanam, is the part. All of them are totally dried up. What I acquired in number of janmas, the ajnana, the vasanas, all of them with one Guru Padodakam. What is that? that experience of that supreme, that will dry up. There is no more ignorance. Shoshanam bhavasindoscha. Samyak shoshanam bhavasindoscha. Please read it like that. Totally, all our ignorance that I am the Upadhis will dry up, and the ocean of transmigration is gone. There will be no more birth. And what is the other word? Sampat. Sampat, my dear friends, is something that you have to know. Samyak comes to the other word. Sampat. That will give me what? The sampat is the essence. What is that wealth? The wealth, yes, I have got I'll get lot of wealth. Lot of wealth? Carefully. What is that wealth? I know the moment we understand the word wealth, we understand artha and kama. A bigger bank balance, higher position, bigger house, more cars, more materialistic comforts. We measure it. He is the wealthiest. He has got so many millions or trillions of dollars. They multiply by the shares he has and all that is measured. But one thing we must know, this wealth is number one, temporary. Who was once upon a time very rich? We have seen in newspaper, God. One who was struggling, he has become rich. But this richness, the outer richness, is number one, temporary. It does not give me happiness. But here, let me tell you, there is one more word, jnapanam. Jnapanam means what? Wealth. Wealth will be revealed. Now let me tell you, why go anywhere? Even here in this class, those who are in the listening to me, here there are people who are millionaires, trillionaires, with crores of rupees wealth. Yes, here I'm seeing right in front of me, people who are very, very rich. You might say, no. I know many of you are worth hundreds of crores. Maybe I would say almost all of you are worth 100. What are you saying, Seshadri? Come on, I show you the house I have, the bank balance. What? Just for a minute, assume that you are in front of me. Oh, some of you say, no, I'm not, I don't have that much of wealth and all. Number one, first, this you apply to all of you. You are in front of me, I am telling you. There is one rich sage in Arab who has a stinking wealth, but unfortunately, his both eyes are not there, gone. And a lot of wealth is there, but he can't enjoy. So somehow he wants to get both the vision of both the eyes, and they have tried everywhere. And finally, somebody said, in Bangalore, there is one place you can. And the one of the doctors of Bangalore who examined it said, okay, we can restore health eyes for you, provided you get a donor, a living donor, and who gives both the eyes when he is living, not after death. When he is alive, you must give. And if you get those two eyes from a healthy living person, we will give. They have advertised 1 crore, 2 crores. Tell me, friends, any of you are prepared to give both your eyes? Not. You're not that Netradana after death. Right now. Are you able to give? Are you prepared to give? All right, 1 crore, you're not. I'll get you 2 crores, 3 crores. Will you give? Because I'll get some commission. You're not. You're not giving. It means it is worth more than many crores. Think. All right. Forget about it. I'll give you a simpler one. Suppose you are able to chop off both your hands right now. I shall organize many lakhs. Will you give both the hands? Ta-ta! I say, what do you do without? You can employ some assistants, get all, but you are not happy. You are not prepared, isn't it? It is worth so much. Eyes, hands. What about that liver, the kidney? Think. Both the kidneys. Okay, forget. And you got the heart. There is one small thing, whenever there is a blockage, they will give a small stent. And the small piece, 1 block, 2 block, and it is lakhs for a few millimeters. If few millimeters cost lakhs, you have got kilometers of that in your body. How much is it worth? Think. I want to giving you few examples. Yes, and eyes, heart, palms, and are you not a multi crorepati? Think. Tell loudly. Are you not? Yes, you are. Now tell me, did I make you wealthy? Carefully. No, you were wealthy, you are wealthy, you will be wealthy. Now I have only made you, I have revealed Jnapanam. That is it. So you were wealthy, you are wealthy, but this, what I am trying to say is make you understand. I am not right now at, let us say, the 6:57. I have not made you wealthy. I have only revealed that Jnapanam, that you are wealth. I am talking of the physical wealth. Similarly, mental wealth, intellectual wealth. It is something great. Eyes, ears, and all that. It is here, but we don't know. I am wealthy. You are all wealthy. It is something like this. In a hurry, daga, early morning, those who are going to urgent work, they get up late, about to leave, they attack, in that hurry, somehow they take and have that coffee on, and then they want to go in their vehicle car. He has dressed up and all that, and then when he's going to, and at that moment, he doesn't get the car key. He says, where is the car key? Where is the car key? Where is the car key? He is shouting at everybody, and his child will come and he want, hey, go. But forcibly that the child hugs near his thighs. Then he finds what? When the child hugs him, because of the pressure, he finds, hey, the key that he was searching is in his pocket. Are you understanding? The child did not give the hug of the child, made him realize the key is with him. Are you understanding? We were seeing recently some advertisement in, nowadays I am not seeing it much. There was one father-in-law and he is searching, where has his daughter, where is my specs? Wow. Yeah, specs is here. It was here on his head. She did not give him the specs. He made him realize the specs are here. Maybe one more example could be, you have got a very costly necklace, and finally one day you find out that gold, forget gold, gold is too less. Diamond necklace with high carat, one of the most prestigious your possessions is missing, and you are weeping. And you told everybody is searching, and somebody says, hey, wow, what is that necklace with oath? Hey, what are you wearing? That? Oh, yes, I got my necklace. Are you getting it? The necklace is revealed. The key is revealed. Similarly, the essence of what? Jnapanam sara sampadaha. The highest wealth, sara sampadaha. That I am the Atman is revealed. I don't become Atman, my dear friends. I am that. This is what this is. Guroho padodakam Jnapanam Sara Sampadava. I hope you are getting it. Guror Padodakam means that supreme knowledge. Atma Jnana, Brahma Jnana is revealed to me. That Guror Padodakam reveals to me that I am. So it said, not you are not going to be made Brahman, but only Guroho Padodakam Samyak. What does it do? It will reveal to me that there are two aspects. Hope again, show that Guroho Padodakam, the feet of the that you get from washing the feet of the Guru, it will dry up the entire ocean of transmigration, and it will Jnapanam Sara Sampada. Having got that wealth, where is wealth? Any other wealth? The highest wealth. And that we get it. So we'll see that sloka again. We'll read it again.
Shoshanam bhava sindhosya Jnapanam sara sampadaha Guroh padodakam samyak Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah.
Please prostrate to that Guru's feet, to the Guru, whose Pada Udakam will Pada Udakam, that supreme knowledge. You understand? The Pada stands for that on which the Guru is established, that on which he is rooted, that supreme Brahman, that will dry up I will never be born again. It will dry up the ocean of transmigration. And it will give me the highest. It won't give me the highest wealth. Jnapanam, it will make me realize I am wealthy. Nobody need to make you wealthy. Carefully. You are all very, very highly wealthy people. Take it, my dear friends. Take it seriously. You are one of the wealthiest in the world, in the universe. Today, it is revealed to you. We are only going to remind you. Never go back to the old life. Okay? We go to the 11th verse.
Na guroradhikam tattvam
Na guroradhikam tattvam
Na guroradhikam tapaha
Na guroradhikam tapaha
Tattvajnanat param nasti
Tattvajnana
Nasti Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha.
Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha.
Together.
Na guroradhikam tattvam Na guroradhikam tapaha Tattvajnana param nasti Tasmai Shri Gurave
Namaha.
The moment you chant Shri Gurave Namaha, please prostrate with both your hands. It is an important sacred ritual. Hold your hands, do the Namaste to the Guru. Though it looks like a ritual, please do it always. He says Shri Gurave Namaha, we are prostrating to that Guru because Guroho Adhikam Tattvam. There is no other reality than the Guru. Guroho Adhikam Tattvam. Then Guru means what here? Please understand. The moment we listen to the term Guru, your mind should know it is that supreme Brahman. Otherwise, we will misunderstand. Then that Adhikam Tattvam, the highest, there is no greater reality than Guru, that Supreme Brahman. Means Supreme Brahman is the highest reality. Naguro Adhikam Tattvam, it becomes Naguro Adhikam Tattvam. Naguro Adhikam Tattvam, Naguro Adhikam Tattvam. Guroho Adhikam Tattvam. Than that Guru, there is no higher reality. Next, Naguro Guru Radhikam Tapaha Guror adhikam, guroho adhikam tapaha becomes guror adhikam. Then the adhikam tapaha, then guru, there is nothing. Means guroho is the highest. Means what? We have got various austerities. We do various vratas, Satyanarayana vrata, this vrata, and Mauna vrata, Upvasa vrata, and all that. But the highest tapasya that you can do is serving the Guru. Guru stands for that. Serve that principle. And there is nothing higher, means the highest penance is service to the Guru. And then we have also said, Tattva Jnanat Param Na Asti. Tattva Jnana, that highest Tattva Jnana, the realization. Tattva. Brahman. Then that is called, we have to say Tattva Jnana. Jnana means, don't literally take it as getting information, getting knowledge. No. Go deeper. It is not getting knowledge, not understanding, but experiencing that is the highest. Experience that is the highest. So, that is symbolized by Guru. So we say, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Now, we have to understand, most, except the very fair minority of the people, they won't go into this line at all. Manushyanam sahasreshu kaschit yatadi siddhaye yatatab api siddhanam kaschin mam veti tattvataha. In majority of the cases, we will not know that at all. But most, not knowing this, all of us are going in the materialistic line. I am fond of sharing this. In Vedanta, there is no, mistake in repetition. We have the Chinnaswamy Stadium, which accommodates around 60,000 people. Let us say, in a cricket match, all the 60,000 people are there. People of all ages, children, youth, middle age, old age, about to die, men and women, children of all languages, of all castes, all of them are there. But there is no match. In the center, where instead of the pitch, there is one elevated dais, beautifully illumined. On that, there is a table on which one side currency, chocolates are kept, left side. The world's best chocolate, Mars and Amul, Cadbury, Temptations, where all of them are kept, worth about, let us say, 1,000 rupees. On the other side, 500 rupees currency notes worth about 10 lakhs are given. 1 lakh, one few thousand rupees worth chocolate and 10 lakhs worth notes. Ask a child to pick up. What does it pick up? It picks up only the chocolate. One more. It has got a choice, but it picks up that. And suppose the organizers announce, your child also is there. Organizers announce whatever the child picks will be given to the parents or grandparents. And what would be your feeling? But you can't prompt. And let my child think, because you're going to get about 10 lakhs. But the child takes only 1,000 worth. You feel miserable. Why that the child picks up the chocolate is because, number one, it is attractive. Carefully. It is attractive. It will give it immediate taste. It does not know the relative value. This is temporary, very insignificant. But we go. But not high value. But the child does not know the relative value. Friends, in life also we have got two. This chocolate, you can equate it to the prayers and notes Shreyas, but don't say Seshadri came and told in the class, notes are Shreyas. Only take the comparison. Prayers is one which gives me a which is attractive, which gives me a temporary kick, temporary pleasure. But Shreyas is one which gives me long-lasting one and very, very high. This is that. These are the two paths which are indicated here. The Tattvam, this highest goal is Tattvam. But that is the highest. Very soon we must understand that supreme. It is something like that. Why does the child pick up the chocolate? It doesn't. Similarly, most of us, Modaha, we are not aware of the value of the endless bliss that I get in the Tattva Jnana, Tattva Anubhava. And we go in the path of prayers, the worldly pleasures. Even if the highest, even if you are the president of United States, Prime Minister of India, and you are the head of the whole earth, hey, you have got Ramba, Urvashi, and Menaka, and Apsaras dancing, all you also got the highest, but still, that is very small. We must have the guts like Nachiketa. We must have the guts to tell even Yama, hey, keep it to yourself. Because we know, Naguror Adhikam Tattvam. The highest is this. The maximum happiness that you get in the highest wealth of the world. I am using the richest person of this world, which trillions and dollars and all the wealth, what he gets is like a happiness that he gets is like a candlelight. Whereas this path gives you infinite bliss. And that is the praise, the pleasure you get is temporary, very small. But this is long and permanent. So please take it, my dear friend. Naguro Adhikam Tattva. Guru here means that Supreme Brahman. Atma Jnana. Brahma Jnana is the highest. There are no Adhikam Tapaha. Tapaha, number one, serve. Serve the Guru. There is, yes, serve the Guru is serve our scriptures. Swadhyaya Pravachanabhyam na pramaditavyam Taittiriya. This is the service to the Guru. See, we have got various runas. The Rishi runa is one. What knowledge, experience that you get from the Guru. The best Guru Dakshina, I don't say best Guru Dakshina, I only do that. We have a responsibility to make sure that the Guru is financially comfortable, give all the Tanu Mana Dhana liberally, and in addition, spread this knowledge. Because this Swadhyaya Pravachana to the of Guru's words is the highest penance. This is the service to the Guru. All of you take a vow that you are going to serve. How? By spreading this. So very, very few people are interested in this field. But you belong to the microscopic minority. It is your responsibility to convert as many Hindus into Hinduism. Don't bother about other language, other castes and religions. In your own house, in your own community, whoever around you, try to convert them. This is a tapas, means service to the Guru. Than this Naguror Adhikam Tapaha. Tattvajnanat Param Na Asti. There is nothing higher. There is nothing higher than this. This is the highest. And this, friends, is already with us. You don't need to get that. It is something like that. I read it somewhere. There was one a child which was lost, and some commotion happened, and here, there, it took 1 year, 2 years, 5 years, 10 years, 15 years. It was lost when it was around 4, 5, not traceable. And the father was a king, an emperor, highest wealth. And then somehow, finally, with some mark or something, they were able to find out this last child was trying to get, I want some, give me some food, give me some clothes, begging for food, clothes, and small comforts, and all that was, it was asking. Some shelter somewhere, some food, some clothing, some things, etc. And news spread, finally they found out there was the mark, birthmark was there, and finally they found out the child, the king and the queen, the emperor, last was this, and then they came. And now there is a union. That person becomes the prince and the king. Now, was he not a prince? He was. But that situation really, and after going to his parents, after sitting on the throne along with his emperor, he doesn't beg for small things. My dear friends, all of you today, realize this, that you are that. And you are not going to get this. That son, that child was a king's family. He was wealthy, not known. All of us are wealthy. Please realize, Tattvajnanat param na asti. There is no other realization than that. Please realize that. So that Guru who gives this knowledge, we offer our prostrations. Yes, there is Naguror Adhikam Tattvam, Naguror Adhikam Tapaha, Tattvajnanat param na asti. No higher truth than this. No higher penance than serving our religion. There is nothing higher to attain than this Brahmajnana. And that comes from Guru. So let us prostrate to our Guru. Guruvi Namaha. Let's take the next verse.
Ending once again.
Man-
Mannatha Shri Jagannatha.
Manna
Mannatha Shri Jagannatha.
Jagannatha.
Madguru Shri Jagadguru.
Madguru Shri Jagadguru.
Madatma Sarvabhutatma. Madatma Sarvabhutatma. Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Tasmai Shri
Though there is no Udatta and Udatta, concentrate on Palam. Like for example, Sarva Bhutatma, who? Madatma, no, like that. We chant it now together.
Manna
Sri
Madhu
Sri Jagat
Madatma
Sarvabhutat
Tasmai Shri
Gurave Manata. My Lord, Lord of the universe, Jagannatha. There is a lot of depth in this. The Lord in me and the Lord of the universe, Jivatma, Paramatma, same Mannatha Sri Jagannatha. Here, Natha, we are referring to our Guru. My Guru is the Supreme Brahman. He is Brahman. My Lord, his Lord. There is no my and you at all. There is only one. Mannataha Shri Jagannatha. My Lord, he is the Lord of the whole universe. Then Madguru, my Guru, is Jagat Guru. My Guru, all of us have one Guru who comes in your way once because of your fortune. There is no need to run after when do I get my Guru. Puja Gurudev says, when your time is right, when you are deserving, the God will send somebody to become your Guru. It happened to me in 79. When I was busy in my office, factory, and interested some management courses, very leave courses from Carnegie. And that trainer from Carnegie said, hey, if you really want to learn factory management, administration, and all that, go and listen to this bearded saffron clad Swami. It was in 1979. I went there. From there, I am born in 48. I died in 1979. It was a rebirth. How did I get that? When the time is right, when you are qualified. Don't, when will I get the Guru? But unfortunately, many of us, my dear friends, we don't recognize our Gurus at all. Tell me, even Krishna, during his time, how many people knew he is that Supreme Brahman? None. One Arjuna, Bhishma, and one Sanjay. That is all. To some extent, Vidura. So, we will not know. Not that we have this Supreme God, but when the time is ripe, you will get that. So, don't be in a panicky situation. You will get the right Guru at the right time when you are deserving. My Guru is Jagat Guru, Mat Guru. Mat Guru, Sadguru. If you give it these words in the mouth of our Google auntie, will guide you in you switch on, because nowadays you want to go anywhere to in America. If they want to go to their house from two roads, they will put that. Otherwise, they will not know where to turn and all that. She will be telling here, Marenhalli, Marenhalli, and give these names to her. That Agali, Sad Guru Road, Mad Guru, Madguru. Here it is Satguru, Madguru. Here, he is my Guru. My Guru is the Guru of the universe. My Lord is the Lord of the universe. Jagmannatha, my Natha is Jagannatha. Madguru, Sri Jagat. Madhatma, Sarva Bhutatma. Careful, careful. Highest Vedanta, my dear friends. There is no separate Atma in that ant, small one. And the Atma in elephant, there is no big Atma there and small Atma. Careful, careful. Nothing. There is no separate in Karnataka Atma, Tamil Nadu Atma, or German Atma, American Atma. There is no difference. You can't divide in the name of the caste, creed, color, region, language. If you are able to see, what a beautiful feeling that will. I want you to not only listen to me, my dear friends, understand, not only understand, see that. Not only in all other human beings, carefully, I said an ant, Sarva Bhuta, not only the animals and human being, even in the things which have got no life, here also there is only Atman. We have seen in the 8th chapter of Gita. Both Akara and Nirakara is Brahman. Everything is that. So, one without Ella, Akshara and Akshara. We always say Aksharam Brahma. What about Kshara? Kshara also is Brahman. How? Because whatever we see Aksharam, we always believe in this universe, there is, carefully, there is nothing other than Brahman. Brahman alone is, the rest is not. So, everything, all bhutas, both Kshara and the Akshara, one with life, one without life, everything is only that Supreme Brahman. Madatma, Sarva Bhutatma. And this Guru is giving me this knowledge. He wants me to experience. We don't need to go inside a temple only. God is not restricted in a idol, in a linga or saligrama or pratima or pratima. It is there, but everywhere. But because for us to do sadhana, we require that support. Carefully, take the support like a pole vault jumper. Take the support of a pratima or a pratika or an akara, sakara, and then go beyond, jump. Then only you will realize there is only one. And this is indicated to me by the Guru. So to that Guru who has revealed this great test to me, we offer our Namaha, we do our hands close, Namaste. And in Namaste also you will find out what? The self in me, in you, the self in me are one and the same. To that one, I do Namaste. The self in all in you indicates all the beings, life and without life. And the self in me, one and the same. So our prostrations should be everywhere. We read this verse again, Mannat.
Mannata Shri Shri Jagadguru Madhatma Dhamma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha.
Take the next one.
Paramdaivatam
Guru Paramdaivatam
Guru Nasti
Paradayam Nasti
Swati Guru Namaha.
Tasma Sri Gurudev Namaha.
Together, Guru Namaste Paramadaivatam Guru Paradayam Nasti Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha.
See, if you yourself can understand word by one, you are already seasoned sadhakas, but still Guru Adi Anadi Cha. Guru is both Adi and Anadi. Please understand, we are not referring to the form of the Guru. That supreme principle we are seeing, on which he is rooted. That principle, Adi and Anadi. Beginning, beginninglessness. Beginning, being. There is no starting and ending. Anadi. What is that? The Supreme Brahman. That alone was, is, and will be. If you see the creation that started, originally there was only that. And Maya, Sahita, Brahma, that marriage happened. Then Tada, Akasha, Akashat Vayu, Vayo Agni, Agni Rapa, Adya Prithvi, Prithvi Aushadaya, Aushadebhyot Annam, Purusha. All the things have come from one cause, which has got all other things have the beginning and the ending. But that principle is beginningless and the endless. And that is the highest Paramadaivatam. Who here we are saying Guru. Guru is what? Supreme Brahman. No, don't differentiate between the Guru and Parabrahman. Paramadaivatam hai. And Guroho Parataram na asti. Because my Guru is the Supreme Brahman. Then Guru, the Supreme Brahman, Parataram na asti. Nasti, there is nothing greater than that. Nasti, there is nothing. Parataram, superior, greater than what? Guru. And Guru is the Guru Paramadaivatam. That is the Supreme. Supreme is what? Parabrahman. Parabrahman is the highest Supreme. And actually that alone is the only reality. There is nothing real than that. What appears, that is why we say in Vedanta it is said, Brahma eva satyam, tad anyat sarvam mithya. Means what? It is not non-existent, but what is there appearing to be true, the various gross body, subtle body, the causal body, the gross universe, the subtle universe, the causal universe. All the gross bodies together is the gross universe that we have discussed before. All the gross and veshti, subtle bodies together is samasti, and causal bodies together is. It is said in Vedanta, Vishwa Tejasa Prajna. Veshti. Samashti, Virat, Hiranyagarbha, Antaryami. They are all come because of Maya, but in reality, they are Mithya means they appear to be true, but not. But means what? The moment you see around, what all that you are seeing, you must see only the Supreme Brahman. And my Guru makes me realize, and he himself is that, two things. He himself is that Supreme Brahman, number one. Now, number two, he is making me to realize that everything there is only Brahman. And this awakening has been done by my Guru. So we say, to that Guru, I prostrate. You see this word again? Guru, this verse again?
Guru Radhiranadishya Guru Paramadaivatam Guru Parataram Nasti Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha.
When we talk of the world, we must talk of all the worlds. The gross world that we see when we are awake. Right now, if you are all awake, you are seeing, experiencing the gross world. And if you lie, and when you get into dream, this world is gone. You will see the subtle world, dream world, experienced by your sukshma sharira. Because in the dream, you have got the subtle and the causal body only. In the waking state, you have got all the three: the gross body, the subtle body, and the causal body. Sthula, sukshma, karana sharira, they are all functioning. You are experiencing the gross universe. When you are in dream, there is no experience of the gross body. You have the subtle and the causal body, the sukshma and the karana sharira. That is a dream world, which is real when you are dreaming. Perfectly real. All that pleasant dreams of your dance with Apsara, Urvasi, or getting beaten or getting eaten by it, all of them are projected by your Sukshma and the Karana. That you experience. And when you are dreaming, the dream world is real. Then when you are in sleep, there is no gross universe. There is no subtle universe. You are in a, fortunately, you will be in a state of bliss, but unfortunately, it is temporary because it is a state of avidya. Carefully. But carefully, there is one state, the changeless in the three changing states, which has got no beginning, no end. No adi, no anadi. There is no beginning, no end. That state is me. That state in me, which witnesses the. I know right now I'm experiencing, I'm awake. When I'm dreaming, I'm the witness to my dreams and the dream world. When I'm sleeping, I have no idea. But when I wake up, you say, I slept well. You are a witness. All these three changing states have, right now we are awake. There is no dream and the deep sleep. And in this deep sleep, there is no waking and the dreaming world. They are all coming and going carefully. They have got a beginning and the end. But this state, which is the non-changing state in the three stages, that stage is me. That is revealed to me by the Guruhu Adihi Anadihi. Guruhu Parama Daivatam. So don't we agree? Than this Guru, there is nothing greater. Let us prostrate to the Guru. You take the last one.
त्वमेव माता च पिता त्वमेव
त्वमेव माता च पिता त्वमेव
त्वमेव बन्धुश्च सखा त्वमेव
त्वमेव बन्धुश्च सखा त्वमेव
त्वमेव विद्या द्रविणं त्वमेव
त्वमेव द्रविणं
त्वमेव सर्वं मम देव देव
त्वमेव सर्वं
मम देव देव त्वमेव सर्वं मम देव देव
Let us experience and chant this now. We are offering it to the Guru. Please realize we are indicating that Guru. Tvameva Mata cha Pita Tvameva Bandhuscha Sakha Tvameva Tvameva
देव
You are my God. You are my father. Tvameva Mata, you are my mother. O Guru, you are my father. You are my Pita, you are my father. And Tvameva Bandhuhu, you are my relatives. And Saka, my friend. And you are the one, Tvameva Vidya Dravidam Tvameva. You are that highest wealth. That means everything is you. Read it again. Tvameva Mata. Tvameva, you are my father. You are my father, mother, relatives, friends. And not only this, you are every Vidya Dravidam. And you are everything. So that means we have tried to illustrate, hopefully you will be able to see. Mata, Pita, Bandhu, Saka, everything you are that. That this Tvameva Sarvam Mama Deva Deva, the God of gods. So you would have seen, we are telling it to whom? Our Guru. Carefully. We are telling to our Guru, oh Guru, you are my father, you are my mother, you are my family member, you are my friend, you are everything to me. We are telling Guru. You would have seen in Bhagavad Gita, Lord himself telling, I am your father, I am your father, I am your mother, I am your friend. There he said I. When he said I, Bhagavad Gita is not to be taken as given by Krishna, the son of Devaki. No. Or brother-in-law of Arjuna. No. The Supreme Brahman, from that standpoint, Krishna tells, I am your father, mother, brother. There. Now we are telling, Guru, you are that. Means what? Here we are seeing Guru as that Supreme Brahman. We are saying, Guru, you are that Supreme Brahman. So, you are my father, mother, brother, sisters, friends, and you are everything. You alone are true. You are all my God of gods. So, we are telling this And as I said, there are two things you have to see. You have to see all this in Guru. Guru, I repeat, we started in the beginning, is not that mortal structure. It is, he is standing, he is rooted, he is established in that Supreme Brahman. And we are seeing Guru and Parabrahman. There is now Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma. Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah. Guru Brahma, Vishnu, Maheshwara. He is the Supreme Brahman. We said no in the he is everything. He is everything. There is nothing. We call all Brahma Guru as that. He is creator, sustainer, constructive destruction. Everything is my Guru. So here we are saying Father. Krishna also has said in Bhagavad Gita, I am that. So hopefully this should go into each one of you. Go inside and try to experience that Guru is this. So let us chant this verse meaningfully with our eyes closed. Tvameva Mata cha Pita. With your folded hands, please. Tvameva Mata cha Pita. Tvameva Bandhuscha Sakha. Tvameva Vidya Dravinam. Tvameva Sarvam Madeva Deva. Tvameva Sarvam. These are all the indicators. Each one of them is what the entire Vedanta itself. We have chanted 10 to 14. Chanting, let us continue to do it. More importantly, let us understand the meaning, not the superficial, misleading meaning, but the deep inner meaning. Chant, understand the deep meaning, but more importantly, experience that. So Guru Stotram is nothing but Stotram of the Supreme Brahma. The Lord has come to us in the form of Guru. Otherwise, without Veda Vyasji, you wouldn't have got these Upanishads, so many Granthas. He is the Mahan. Vyasa Purnima, Guru Purnima. And like that, we have a lineage of Gurus. Shankara Ramanuja Madhva. Now in our lives, there are so many people. Gurus will come. But most of us won't recognize that the Lord has sent so and so in the form. It is actually He Himself has come in the form of Guru. Recognize that. Prostrate. The Guru is Supreme Brahman. Hari Om.